Now, thank you so much guys for watching this video, and please welcome back once again to my channel. Just in case you're here for the first time, kindly support me by subscribing, and also don't forget to press the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically update you immediately I post a video here. Otherwise, to my subscribers, I really want to appreciate you so much guys, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is currently. So feel very much welcome as you watch, and I really don't take your support for granted. Still, my sound is not quite well enough, simply because I have a flu that has actually affected my voice. But in this video, I'll try to be audible enough and to ensure that you can hear me very well. So let us go straight into our critical analysis for today. But in this video, I will try in as much as possible to be very much brief enough. So the African Union Commission chairman by the name Moussa Faki yesterday issued a very clear statement, first of all congratulating the IEBC for conducting a very successful election in the previous 2022 general election. Secondly, congratulating the Supreme Court of Kenya for confirming and upholding President William Ruto's win. And thirdly, he went ahead to warn Raila Odinga for mass actions that he has been conducting across the country. So let me just read for you this statement made by Moussa Faki yesterday, because that is what is going to make our critical analysis for today. He said that in this regard, the chairperson wishes to recall the successful conduct of general election in August 2022 in Kenya, and the subsequent anonymous confirmation of the election outcome by the Supreme Court of Kenya. Immediately, Raila Odinga and the entire Azimio Alliance heard about this statement. Raila Odinga yesterday went ahead, together with the entire Azimio Alliance leaders, to issue a press conference. And this is what he said, responding to Moussa Faki. We remind the international community that Azimio is pursuing the ideals of democracy and human rights that many purports to hold dear. The people of Kenya are keenly watching how they will respond to William Ruto's unfolding republic of fear. For our part, we will not relent or surrender to an illegitimate regime. So that is the response by Raila Odinga. But just a quick reminder that Raila Odinga together with Moussa Faki have not been in a very good terms. The reason as to why I'm saying this, remember that this is the same African Union chairman Moussa Faki was the one who fired Raila Odinga from the African Union High Representative on Infrastructure and Development in the entire Horn of Africa. That I think that is now the beginning of his major fallout. It's the same Moussa Faki is now congratulating what Raila Odinga has been opposing. Remember very well that Raila Odinga has been opposing the IEBC for a very long period of time. The only people who Raila Odinga proposes or he has been supporting all along in the IEBC are the four IEBC commissioners led by the Cherera 4, who were his project actually in the previous 2022 general election that would deliver his win, but they failed to do that. But the bitter fallout within the IEBC and Raila Odinga, especially Wafula Chebukati, who Raila Odinga talks about up to date. Secondly, Raila Odinga is very much opposed to the Supreme Court of Kenya final jurisdiction. The Supreme Court of Kenya declared Raila Odinga's petition as hot air. That was the beginning of the bitter fallout between Raila Odinga and the entire Azimio Alliance against the Supreme Court of Kenya. And Raila Odinga and the Azimio Alliance leadership made it very clear that they disagree with the Supreme Court jurisdiction or the final ruling, but they just respect the institution simply because it's actually an independent institution. But you can clearly tell here that Moussa Faki is now congratulating the Supreme Court of Kenya, which Raila Odinga clearly opposes. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, The same Moussa Faki has gone ahead beyond that. It does not stop there, but he has gone further to warn Raila Odinga against holding mass action across the country. So could there be a possibility that Moussa Faki is clearly having a bitter grudge with Raila Odinga, or is it that Moussa Faki is just telling Raila Odinga the bitter truth that he does not want to listen? But according to Moussa Faki, the reason as to why he is blaming Raila Odinga's mass action, first of all, he has gone ahead to say that to blame Raila Odinga against the loss of lives during his mass actions. We all know what happened in the previous mass action that Raila Odinga conducted, firstly on Monday, 20th of March 2023. There was a certain student from Maseno University who was shot dead. Several other leaders, several other Azimio Umoja Alliance leaders were arrested. Several police were injured. Majority of Azimio Umoja Alliance supporters were injured very badly, and several of them, a total of 233, were arrested. The businesses were closed. Also, yesterday or just the previous Azimio Umoja Alliance protest or demonstration or mass action on Monday, 27th of March 2023, two other people were shot dead in Kisumu County and Kondele, if I'm not wrong. And we all know what happened. So there's the same loss of lives. Moussa Faki here is clearly blaming Raila Odinga for that. This is not good for the country of Kenya. And if you go further with his statement, you can clearly tell that he is supporting the unity of Kenya. But Kenya must be united because of the previous 2022 general election, which was conducted successfully, and also the Supreme Court of Kenya for upholding the final results made by the IEBC or President William Ruto's win. Secondly, he is blaming Raila Odinga for the damage of properties. We saw what happened with this guy from Pipeline who had a supermarket. They are calling him, I think, Mwindi Mwafrika, if I'm not wrong. His supermarket was destroyed. Several people went ahead there with guns, and they actually stole his supermarket very badly, and they went away and he had to encounter a lot of huge losses. We also know about the Kisumu, whereby in Kisumu they banned several businesses belonging to the UDA people or UDA allies. They also went ahead and damaged the UDA offices there and banned several vehicles. So this damage of properties, Moussa Faki is saying very clearly that it's not quite well, and he is blaming Raila Odinga for that. Could there be a reason that Moussa Faki was talking about this in regards to what happened recently in the damage of Raila Odinga's Spectre Gas Company alongside Mombasa Road, and also Uhuru, the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta's land? It was some goons invaded there, stole the items, they stole some animals, they distracted some properties there, they cut the trees, and later on in the evening, they burned that land. So basically, we are talking about the damage of properties here. So this damage of properties due to mass action must be blamed on Raila Odinga, who is the leader of the mass action, who has decided not to back up. He has decided not to step down, and he will proceed with this mass action. And finally, he's talking about the interruption of economic activities. Some businesses, not even some businesses, majority of the businesses during the mass action are being closed simply because you cannot risk to open your shop, your kiosk, your supermarket, or any other business activity that you own, because some goons in the mass action can, enter into your business and get along with all your items and you will encounter losses. That is why we had the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said that in the previous Monday alone, Kenya lost a total of 2 billion Kenya shillings. You know, this is demoralizing the economy of Kenya. And also we had Governor Sakaja of Nairobi County saying that the Nairobi County collected very minimal revenues, which actually will paralyze the economic activities of Nairobi area. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my analysis for today. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. What can you say about this statement made by Moussa Faki? Do you think that he is saying the truth? Do you blame him in any way? Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Json. Bye bye. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.